This video is a tutorial on how to make pecan pie brownies. This is the end product. Alright, today we're making pecan pie brownies. It's a family favorite. This is the recipe right here. On occasion I've doubled it. This is the filling for the pecan pie brownies. Today I'm going to triple it because it's Christmas and it's a special occasion. Here's the ingredients over here for all of the pecan pie filling that will go on top of the brownies. And to start, we melt the butter down in the pan. Okay, so the butter was melted. You just need medium heat on the stove to melt the butter. And now it is all melted, so I'm just going to add in the flour, and you just stir the flour into the butter.
And now the heat's off. You're doing this with the heat off?
Yes. So next we add in the eggs and the brown sugar. Casualties. And the eggs. So 6 eggs are going in this batch. I don't know if you have to videotape me do all of them. Okay, so I've got the brown sugar and the eggs in with the butter flour mix. And this next part is the trickiest part of the whole recipe, and so I'll walk you through it. You want to turn the stove back on. I'm going to just start it off at medium, and if it's going too slow, I'll turn it up a little bit. Since I tripled the recipe for this pecan pie filling, it might need a little bit more heat. But you just give it basically a constant stir, and you'll be doing this for about 5 minutes. But the key is once it starts to bubble a little bit, I typically just go for just about another minute after it starts to bubble. I wouldn't really call it a rolling boil or anything like that. It just kind of starts to bubble up, and it already looks tasty. One thing I forgot to mention when you get started is go ahead and set your oven to 350. That way it's ready to, that way it's all warmed up by the time you're done with the prep work. So this has been going for a few minutes, and you'll see little bubbles starting, and I don't really start my 1 minute countdown until I actually start seeing bigger bubbles. And so in fact I think right now I'll turn it up to about 6.5 on the stove to give it a little bit more heat, but it's getting warmer. And this pecan pie filling cooks in 2 different stages. This first part is just done on the stove, and so you're not really going for a full you're not trying to cook it all the way right now. The rest of it will finish cooking in the oven basically with the brownies. Okay, so at this point I'll probably just do another minute and a half. See, it's starting to get a little frothy on top. See, it's starting to bubble more now. Okay, it's ready. I lied on the minute and a half. So it just thickens up a little bit, essentially, is what you're looking for. Like that. So I've turned the heat off. And then right now I'm going to pour in some vanilla. And it will be 3 teaspoons of vanilla. And it's okay if it's over. And then you add in the pecans. The recipe calls for chopped pecans, but I just leave them whole.
And if you're working on an electric stove, you'd probably want to get the pan off the electric stove. Where this is gas, the heat is off completely.
So that's the filling. It looks very good. Got some prisoners in there. Okay, so while we do the brownie part, the base, we'll just let that sit.